The astonishing copper scroll, a treasure map written at the time of Jesus, divided the academic world.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 historical secrets that will never be revealed. For this list, we'll be going over the unsolved mysteries, lost knowledge, and other secrets which are unlikely to ever come to light in the modern day. If there's a historical secret we secreted away from our list, please reveal it to us in the comments. Number 10. Greek fire. Greek fire is often a catch-all term many cultures have used to refer to incendiary weapons throughout history. However, the original article wasn't Greek at all, but rather from the Byzantine Empire, a different Mediterranean power. The weapon consisted of a flammable substance projected through pressurized tubes and set alight, kind of like an ancient version of a flamethrower. Frequently used in naval warfare, Greek fire supposedly remained burning even on the water, which made it especially deadly. However, its exact composition was heavily guarded information by the Byzantine Empire, and records, if there were any, have been lost to history.
He's got a secret ingredient. What secret ingredient? Chili powder.
Probably for the best, honestly.
Get down!
Number 9. Silphium. Ancient times had many secrets, and one of the most intriguing relates to a plant.
A secret garden. Oh, I love it.
Silphium, also known as laser or lazerwort, yes really, was a plant highly valued by cultures of the Mediterranean. Considered to be worth its weight in gold, silphium was used for everything from cooking to perfume. Most strangely of all, it was both an aphrodisiac and a contraceptive.
Try it. It's an aphrodisiac. You too, my strange foreign friend.
No, thank you.
Tom, eat some.
It may have even been the origin of the heart symbol. However, the plant silphium refers to has remained a mystery in modern times. It's likely the plant in question went extinct, either through over-farming or possibly through climate change. Number 8. Roman concrete. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built to last. Many of its legendary structures are still standing because Roman concrete was so well made.
Constructing an unreinforced concrete dome on the scale of the Pantheon is just an incredible engineering achievement.
But how it was made is still not completely understood today, as the process was lost during the Middle Ages.
The Romans were very astute architects and engineers, and they recognized that by mixing volcanic ash from Lake Pozzoli in Italy, they were able to get a concrete that became very hard.
It's generally believed that some of the secret ingredients may be volcanic ash and/or salt water. Attempts to replicate the process with the far more common coal fly ash have proven promising. But even so, it may take centuries to know if our efforts can match the Romans.
Lazy Romans!
Everyone, remember where we parked.
Number 7. The Copper Scroll Treasure.
A scroll. I like scrolls. They're my third favorite system of transmitting the written word.
One of the vaunted Dead Sea Scrolls, the Copper Scroll is not a religious text, as you might assume. Instead, it gives cryptic clues to over 60 different locations that may contain hidden caches of gold and silver, possibly the inventories of temples at the time the scroll was made.
Actually, if this text were literally true, the way they were translating it then, they would have 25% of the gold that existed in the world at that time held in this collection.
Unfortunately, the directions to these locations were made over 2,000 years ago. Naturally, a lot has changed in the intervening millennia. While many attempts have been made to reconstruct the hiding places of the treasure, it's highly unlikely that we'll ever locate them at all.
Carmen, you see anything? No, nothing. No, nothing here. Nothing this way. Treasure.
Number 6. The Princes in the Tower. In the late 15th century, Edward V and his brother Richard were confined to the Tower of London by their uncle, the Regent, later known as Richard III.
They were removed, as one contemporary said, from men's sights and never seen again. Never seen again, live or dead.
The two of them were only 12 and 9, respectively. Before Edward could be crowned, both were declared illegitimate, and their uncle ascended the throne.
That's what marks Richard III out from any other of the usurpers of the 15th century. And people believed that he was responsible for their deaths.
Both disappeared mysteriously sometime during 1483. Numerous theories abound as to their fate, with the most common assumption being that their uncle had killed them. And two small skeletons found in the tower centuries later lend credence to this theory.
And they found these bones, the bones of two young people.
However, some contemporaries of the time claim to have been one of the princes, and plenty other theories abound. Number 5. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. The 7 wonders of the ancient world are all some of the most legendary constructions built by human hands, at least in antiquity. However, one of them has never been confirmed to have definitely existed: the Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Tell me something, does it actually exist? You know, Allie, I don't want to give away the ending.
According to many accounts, these were a series of tiered gardens so verdant that they resembled an artificial green mountain in the middle of Babylon. However, no such ruin has been uncovered in the Babylonian ruins. It may be that the Hanging Gardens never existed at all, or that they are simply too worn, damaged, or buried to be identified now. They're a wonder that must remain a mystery.
How much more proof do you need?
Number 4. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. In 1587, a colony was founded on the island of Roanoke off the coast of present-day North Carolina. It was intended to be the first permanent English colony in North America. The colony's founder, John White, left to retrieve supplies from England. When he returned 3 years later, he found the colony abandoned, with the word Croatoan written on one of the walls that had been erected.
He found that the houses had been taken down, which means disassembled. There was no evidence of violence, attack, stress in any form.
This likely referred to an island of the same name. However, neither investigations then nor since have been able to discover the true fate of the 100+ inhabitants.
Between 1590, when White left unable to find the colony, and the establishment of Jamestown, there were no further attempts to locate the colonists.
Were they killed or captured by natives or Spanish sailors? Did they relocate? The answer, like this colony, remains lost.
Anyone can speculate, anyone can theorize about it. That is, until we find some solid evidence.
Number 3. The Man in the Iron Mask. Even if you're not familiar with the historical figure, many fictional accounts have been made of the Man in the Iron Mask, a prisoner held in France during the late 17th and early 18th centuries. Contrary to the prisoner's title, the mask wasn't actually made of metal, but rather of cloth. Regardless, the identity of this mysterious prisoner has intrigued many. Theories about his identity range from being a brother of King Louis XIV to a French general to a scandal-prone man.
You think you got problems? The Man in the Iron Mask over there is the rightful king of France. Hey, wait, did you guys hear that? He just admitted it.
Whoever the man behind the mask was, the truth would be hard to iron out.
I've waited 6 years to ask this question. Why was this done to me?
Number 2. Genghis Khan's tomb. For being a man who caused so much death, the greatest mystery about Genghis Khan is his own, or rather, where his body lies. According to Marco Polo, the great Khan instructed that soldiers kill the slaves who buried him, and then for those soldiers to be killed as well, ensuring the secrecy of his burial site.
Kill you, kill us, kill everybody, really. Kill everyone. Yeah.
Why would you not tell me this news earlier?
The prevailing theory is that Genghis was buried on or near Burkum Khaldun, a mountain sacred to the Mongol people. Due to its religious significance, any excavation of the mountain would likely be objected to, and that's if the mountain is right at all.
This is the wrong mountain.
My calves are killing me.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Paternity of Caesarion. Julius Caesar was the first dictator of Rome. While he was succeeded by his great-nephew and adopted son Octavian, Caesar also had a biological son with Cleopatra named Caesarion. Well, maybe. Some contemporary accounts call into question whether Caesar actually fathered Caesarion.
A man without sons is a man without a future. I never thought of it that way.
He had no other confirmed children. It was certainly a politically advantageous move for Cleopatra to claim that her child was with Rome's up-and-coming political power. Octavian is said to have Caesarion killed to consolidate his own power.
I sent you to find Caesarion. What happened?
I found him. He's dead.
You're certain?
Killed him myself.
How?
Cut his throat.
Both Caesar and Caesarion's resting places remain unknown, so we can't know without a DNA test. So, unless somebody wants to give Maury Povich a time machine, we can only go by the official story.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.